bit has been in the horse's mouth, in and out now for the last week since we last filmed here, and he's had it in for half an hour each day pretty much, and he's mouldering away on it, and I just want to bring him out and try and lunge him a few times now, and that's why I had to put this thing on over the bridle. It's called cavesson. Gives you a bit more control, and you don't want to be swinging out the horse's mouth because it's sore on him. His mouth is only developing, so that's pretty much about the cavesson. It gives you a bit of control. It puts more pressure on the horse's nose and at the back of their pole. When you pull, it'll stop him. In comparison to head collar, you'll be pulling here and pretty much wouldn't have any brakes. So just gives you a little bit more control of the animal. You'd be better to put 2 front shoes on a horse when you're starting to train him, and not put four shoes on him, because he'd be a little bit easier to manage and he wouldn't buck as much or rear, so he's a bit safer as well. And he wouldn't have, you could nearly ride a horse around with 2 shoes on instead of 4 if you're only on grass or sand. And it's a little bit safer, because if a horse kicked you in the face or in the head or any part of your body, well, they do a lot more damage to you if they were shot on the hind legs. So I'll bring him down now and try and give him a little bit of a lunge if I can. Okay. Okay, so we're here now. We're going to start lunging him now in a few moments. He doesn't know a whole lot about it, so 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes is enough for him now today, because if you do any more with him, it might be a bit heavy on him, and his joints are soft, and the horse is just barely in a week, and he probably wouldn't be able for him a whole lot more. I'd have to ask you to move back a few steps there, because it might be a little bit safer. Although the horse is very quiet, but you never know, you want to be safe and sorry. Well, the horse, that was only his second time lunging, so you'd always want to be careful just to keep a sort of straight line with the horse's shoulder and keep him going forward, and to mind his hind legs, that he doesn't hit you a slap of his hind legs, a bad kick. It's very easy to pick up an injury for the person that's actually lunging him for the first few times. It's quite dangerous. You want to keep the horse going forward. Preferably you do it with 2 people, one person that hold the animal and sort of stand in the one area, and somebody else, an assistant, will come in and run the horse around to make him go forward. It takes time for the animal to know what to do. You have to keep them going forward and make them pull around in the circle and hope that they don't hurt themselves or anyone else till they get used to the idea. But when they get used to it, it'd be like doing ABC. He was very quiet there now. For a horse that's only lunging for his second day, he was exceptionally quiet. But I think the horse has a good temperament, and he should be easy to deal with. You can see the horse is very green there. try and do. You should always try and change the rein and make the horse work equally, or else he'll be overbalanced or underbalanced on one side or the other. The horse will always be trained to lead when he's a foal on the lead side, which is this side pretty much. It's always called the lead side, but you have to be. 80% of horses will always lean towards the lead side, as it's called. This side is the lead side, and this side is the off side, they call it. But he'd have to be, when he goes to competition now or hunting or anything like that, he'd have to know how to change his legs, and this is all part of it as well. You have to. A lot of horses resist it now a lot when you try and lunge him on the off side. So I'll just give him a few twirls here now and see what he does. Oh, no, that can be difficult again to go forward. Oh, no. Good lad. Try and put the girth on there now when you have them outside. Best to